Yo, what's good everybody? It is your boy DecepySwag, and we are here today doing a little reaction video to a video SNK put out called Champions of SNK, Their Fight, Their Victory, SNK World Championship 2025. So we're going to see what this is from SNK. I'm guessing it's some kind of recap or whatever of the event SNK World Championship 2025. So we're going to look at this. As always, if you enjoy the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and don't forget to tap that bell icon. But yeah, SWC was fire. Hey, shout out to Rome. Shout out to the big homie Rome himself.
Literally, people from all around the world came out to play and try to get the last 4 to 5 spots.
I've seen players already have nerves because of just how much is on the line.
SWC was fire, yo. Like, it was a really good event.
It's the largest prize pool in fighting game history. $4.1 million.
4.1 million.
I think it adds extra stakes. It's going to be a spectacle for sure.
30年以上前から格闘ゲームのアニメーションを作ってきたわけで、世界的にもちゃんとそう市民権を得て、そういうなんかファンの方がね来てくれたから本当にもう光栄です。We had the King of Fighters first for a few years. Fatal Fury came out, it got added to the mix. Samurai Showdown, we're finally figuring out who's the best in that game. And then Art of Fighting 3 is here, and we have all these matches and we're going to figure out who's the world champion for each.
So I want to say real quick, I'm going to be pausing quite a bit, probably through this whole video. First, shout out to everybody so far that got shown off. Abari, Gentonics, Jay Wong, everybody. Excuse me if I sound funny. I've been under the weather, sore throat and stuff. But this was really dope with them having all of these games here. Like Rome mentioned, like for a while it was just KO 15, and then Fatal Fury came out, got added to the lineup, and then Samurai Showdown got added, which was huge. Very happy for them. Kind of warm in my room. Sorry, I got the heat on, so I need to turn the fan on next to me. But yeah, so I was happy for the Sam Show boys and the Sam Show community, boys and girls, everybody. Shout out to them. But then them adding Art of Fighting 3 was really cool too. So now SNK had the big 4 pillars of their fighting games. Not to say like these are the only 4 games of SNK. Clearly, shout out to Last Blade and all those games, and Neo Geo Battle Coliseum and all that. But these are the pillars of SNK's like fighting division as far as like over the decades, and then like the start of the company. Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, these are like the big 4. So to have these here, as I mentioned in like a previous video recapping SWC, this is like a celebration of the company, of the fans, of the games. And as it should, it's literally called SNK World Championship. So it only makes sense if you're going to have something titled like this to have these games there. And then next year, they're going to have the same lineup again, which is fire. They're going to have Art of Fighting 3, which, again, I was pleasantly surprised by how entertaining it was watching Art of Fighting 3. I'm not going to lie. I've never played it, but I've seen clips. I've seen some matches here and there. It's very funny. It's an old fighting game, so you know what to expect. But it's still entertaining. It's one of those things where it's like you just have fun watching, and I'm just happy for everybody involved. So, and then the fact that they had like Obari there too with the Terry coat. By the way, I need that, right? SNK. Also, since we're on the topic, SNK, I need y'all to release that jacket, the hoodie, because the hoodies that y'all saw them wearing, the hoodies were only available for, I think they had some only available for players, and I think the other ones were only available for commentators, so they weren't available just to buy outright. I need SNK to put them online for like mass production for us to buy. Please SNK. All right, that's enough yapping. Let me go back.
Samurai Showdown, we're finally figuring out who's the best in that game. And then Art of Fighting 3 is here, and we have all these matches and we're going to figure out who's the world champion for each.
Shout out to Stu. Stu did his thing. Studio went crazy.
All the matches have been great.
They
exceeded all my expectations.
We saw so many great players from
all
all over the world to play tomorrow for top 6 of KOF. We have Japan, Korea, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, so you can feel how much love there is for these games all around the world.
We're going to crown the biggest winner in fighting games.
Gibby,
1.5 million for City of the Wolves.
1.5 million. Oh my gosh. I gotta make it to one of these, like I got to.
Oh no, that's it though.
We get a pursuit, it's over.
It's over, so he's gonna take the prize.
Those hoodies are fire. When you use prize money to enter even more tournaments, and that's good. 50,000. God Whew. So another thing about this that's important, right, is yes, is the money absurd, or is it like a crazy amount, right? To some people, yes, it is a buku amount of money. But the important thing is, when you're doing this helps, for lack of better terms, stimulate your player base and competitive base to where you're encouraging people to want to compete. You're giving them a reason. You're giving them an actual logistical reason for them to spend money, to travel, to take off work, to really like risk it all for these events. And even if they don't come in first, second, third, fourth, like even if you make like top 10, you still get at least a sizable chunk. It may not be the biggest chunk of money in the world, but it's still something. And so it encourages people to want to try these games out, be it Art of Fighting 3s. Surprisingly, as I mentioned, it's going to be there next year. Samurai Showdown, KOF 15, Fatal Fury. Like, finally, these games are getting the money that they deserve as far as prize pools that for a long time wasn't necessarily the case, unless it was like maybe like Evo or something. But even then, it wasn't anywhere close to like this. As Justin said, this is like the biggest prize pool for a fighting game, period. So this is dope. This is dope. For years, for like decades, even before I was born in 96, like people were competing in these games for literally for the love of the game. Like no memery, no jokes. It was literally for the love of the game. They were traveling to play KOF 98, 96, or Samurai Showdown 5 Special, or Art of Fighting, or the OG Fatal Fury games. Like, it was purely out of for the love of the game. And so now it makes me happy seeing this. It feels like finally the community is getting like that love and dedication rewarded for it in a way like this. Again, this big giant celebration, if that makes sense. So just makes me happy to see. And once again, I need these hoodies. These hoodies are fire. Like I need this like ASAP. Samurai Showdown was fire. I went back because I missed it.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
I'm so glad I went back and watched it.
Yeah, there it is. Now we bet the farm. He can afford.
It was so dope.
One more hit. Isen. Oh no, and that's it. Masatan takes it.
Samurai Showdown was heat. I'm still feeling nervous. I do have a sense of it, but I still can't believe it a little bit. Thought it was amazing, something I never experienced before. 250,000. I gotta go back. Hold on, I gotta go back. Okay, there we go. When he, like, seeing the joy, Buddy was crying. Like, and I think again, I told you I was gonna pause a lot. Out of all of these games, what made me the happiest to see on here was Samurai Showdown, because initially, when SWC first started, before the pandemic, it was supposed to be KOF and Samurai Showdown, I believe. And the pandemic happened, and Sam Show unfortunately didn't get a chance to be on SWC. So this game finally getting its due makes me mad happy. Like, I remember like when this game was out, people were playing this. Like, people in the States were playing. Like, people, I will say, out of all these games, I think Samurai Showdown is the one that, as far as the US audience, connected with the most, because who don't like samurais and ninjas and all that cool stuff, right? So when the pandemic happened, it really put a downer on it, because like during that era of fighting games, you got to keep in mind, right, this is, it didn't have rollback netcode and stuff at the time, but at that point, rollback netcode was still being the initiative people were trying to push, like Sajam and Maximilian, all of them. Like, it was not the norm per se. Even what games had rollback netcode, far and few in between had it really good. The only ones that I was aware of at the time that even had it that was good was, like, I believe Skullgirls, KI for sure, and I'm drawing a blank on other games, but like Street Fighter 5 had rollback, but and then like you had Tekken 7, but and then other games, it just wasn't the norm yet. We were getting there, but it took the pandemic for these developers to be like, oh, you can't really play our games that well online. So it took that. And so unfortunately, Sam Show got hit by that OG Grand Blue, like vanilla Grand Blue, not versus Grand Blue Fantasy versus. You know, that got hit. So seeing these competitors, seeing this game be put on a level like for spectators to see, makes me happy. It really do. Like, it genuinely makes me happy to see this. To a point where, if anyone watching that don't know, like, yes, I make content, but also I have aspirations for competing, and I practice and stuff, and like that is a big goal of mine, to compete and win championships and win trophies and stuff like that. Like, that is something I want to do and will do along with content creation. And so I'm not gonna lie, like, watching that Sam Show tournament, because I had to go back and I watched all those matches, it was like, I think I want to compete in this game along with Fatal Fury. Like, I may even want to compete in Sam Show first, then Fatal Fury, because of just how much I like it. I like all 4 titles. Art of Fighting 3, you know, I don't know too much about, but I just like watching it. But it was just fun. It was just inspirational, I guess, is to say the least. So I'm really happy for these competitors. Like, this means something to them. Like, you can see this means something to them. Like, this changes people's lives. This changes people's lives, validation. Like, it's a culmination of all that. And speaking of change people's lives, like, yo, Lao Yagami, did the unthinkable.
Eu pensei que esses momentos de derrota a gente tem que fazer uma
autoanálise. We'll do a self-analysis and see where we are going. This was so hype. This was incredible.
Eu simplesmente parei de respeitar.
Simply start respecting the monster Xiaohai and started playing against his characters. I like that. I like that attitude. Basically, he's saying like, yo, instead of me thinking of, you know, him thinking like, oh, I'm facing Xiaohai, the godlike KOF player, the godlike SNK god, he just took it back and be like, I'm fighting the characters. This is what I'm dealing with. I'm just fighting them. And so, if anyone ever watched No Frills podcast by IFC Yipes and Chris Matrix, I remember this. I'll never forget this. Shout out to them. It was a godlike podcast. I remember Yipes and them were having a discussion. It was about MVC2 related, about some players and stuff. And Yipes was talking about Justin, and he was talking about the time when he was coming up, trying to get better and competing and stuff. And he was saying like, he said, yes, I have, you know, respect, and I'm paraphrasing. He's like, yeah, I have respect for Justin and all of them. But he said, too much respect doesn't make you hungry, right? Like, you can't just roll over because, yo, they're a godlike player. He was like, nah, like, you can respect them, but you still need to go out and do what you need to do and not have that mentality in your head like, oh, this is so-and-so, I'm not gonna. And so I like that Yagami was like, yo, like, I no longer was, he basically like, I'm not thinking about this being Xiaohai. I'm fighting the characters. And so I think that's amazing. And shout out to Lao Yagami. Shout out to Brazil. You know, hit the Dom Toretto. This is Brazil from Fast and Furious. Shout out to South America. You know, he did his damn thing. So I'm happy. KOF 15 was fire. KOF 15 is a great game. All these are great games. He did it. Like he did it. He is the first like person to win from this side of the hemisphere. Like, this is fire. Still struggling to believe it. The reality of it hasn't hit me. My wife heard me asking she should quit her job. He said I should. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. My wife asked me if she should quit her job. I said yes. You see that smile? That's what it's about, yo. By the way, I said this when I was streaming and was watching an event. Side tangent. Anyone that's watching, if you watch Comics Explained, they look alike. Him, Rob from Comics Explained, and Lao KOF. Allow Yagami. I keep saying allow Yagami. They look alike. Like they really do look alike. They look similar. Side tangent, but shout out to Comics Explain. Great YouTube channel. I thought Go1 was gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought he still had an incredible year, by the way. But if he won all three, like he won Combo Breaker, Evo. If he was to win, that would have been insane. But it wasn't in the cards. I guess said nah.
Going up 1-0. Oh my
this was so good. This game is fire, yo. Like this game is truly fun. Like I have a good time when I play this game. Oh yeah, that did happen. $1.5 million combo. Yeah, that's right. He won KO15 last year for SWC, if I'm not mistaken. Jim and my career as a pro gamer, and I'm very happy about it.
The SWC, what it does.
Yo, GAROU, shout out to all the casters. Everybody did a good job.
An opportunity, a platform to showcase the skills that they've been working on, literally for their entire lives, and the prize pool is only going to make it more lucrative and accessible for all the different competitors around the world to travel and compete.
Exactly.
We've been doing this for so long just for the love of the
Hell
game,
Pockets,
but
shout out to Hell Pockets.
Now involved with this is bringing in individuals who are just good at fighting games that we don't normally get to play in SNK fighting games like that, you know? The money might have brought them in, but the games are actually making them stay.
Yep.
It's been a fantastic year, and I can just hope for more in the future.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Thumbs up. That's facts. That is 100% facts. I'm gonna mute this while I start yapping. All right, so great video from SNK. This was great. Again, it goes back to what I said about the money and everything. Even Hell Pockets and GAROU, basically summed it up perfectly. Like the money is maybe what attracts people, but the games itself is what keep people there. And even for the people that were already here, now it's a more lucrative and more worthwhile thing. Like just look at this. Let me go back. Shout out to them. Look at this. Like really look at this image. Like let me remove my camera for like 2 seconds. Hold on. Look at this. Look how much money is being put into this, right? For these games. And so that's why whenever you may see discussions and stuff like that with folks saying dead game or just Steam charts and stuff like that, if you follow me on Twitter, I try not to get involved in those discussions, but every now and again I'll dip my toe in the cesspool a little bit and I'll say my piece or whatever. It's because it obviously player numbers matter, right? And you always want a big sum of players for your games, right? And I'm not saying there's no faults with like Fatal Fury, for instance. We know, I don't need to get into that, right? We know what needs to be improved. We know what lessons have been learned, from this. But the important thing is, and I think this is what gets lost and what this event showcased, is that what comes first is the people that support, the people that care about these games, the people that play these games, first and foremost, that actually play these games. Too many people, in different spaces and stuff, have a habit of running their mouth talking about these games. But if you ask them, have you played it? They say no, or they only tried it a little bit and didn't really give it an actual chance, or didn't really get into it much or even attempt to. There was no attempt made. This is for the fans. These are for people that show genuine interest, that show care, that actually, give a damn about these things. So that's why it's always, in my opinion, should be community first. Always community, SNK community. And that's why I try to push. And I'm glad SNK is doing this with these prize pools. I'm glad they're going to this extent. I'm glad that they're having these venues. I'm glad that they're having this much money. Shout out to Edge Catchman in the background. It's again, nothing is perfect. Like Fatal Fury is not perfect. KO15 did not come out perfect. Tower Samurai Showdown is not perfect. There's things that, you know, we would like implemented. We would like crossplay implemented with Samurai Showdown. You know, let SNK know that these are things we would like for these games. People are asking for like some type of rank match update with KO 15, like what they did with Fatal Fury. You know, if that's possible, then do that. Bug fixes and things like that. Stuff with Fatal Fury that we would like changed or update as well. Like Joshua Weatherford said it best at the end of SWC when he said, because they were there presenting the awards and stuff, and a lot of folks, including myself, were expecting a big announcement, but we didn't get that really. We got Chun-Li's release date and everything, but that was about it. But they said, look, we got some big things coming next year. Please just, you know, keep supporting us, and we'll keep supporting you as a community. And that's what it's all about. Again, shout out to Stu. Yo, Stu was on his A game. And so that's why it's a give and take relationship. It's like you can be supportive and critical at the same time, but you can be critical without being nasty, without being damn near hateful. Almost, it feels like you could still be critical of something you like, but as well still support it. And so that's what I try to share with you all watching, and but I try to share with people when I'm streaming on twitch.tv/DecepySwag with 2 G's, haha, shameless plug, or on Twitter, like, you know, or even on Reddit. Like on Twitter I get called a shill and a bootlicker, but on Reddit people act like I don't like KOF and stuff. It's very weird, but I don't know. It's just, again, this is what matters. This is what I try to explain to people. This is what I try to convey. Like, again, none of these games are perfect. They have their faults. They have their issues. There's things that we would like implement. There are things we wish had been implemented. There are things we wish could be implemented. Again, crossplay for Sam Show, updated ranks and stuff for KO 15, or a better lobby system. Fatal Fury Seal of the Wolves, being able to spectate matches that are already in progress during lobbies and stuff like that, or other things such as that, and so on and so forth. But even with those faults, all of these are good games. You know, and Art of Fighting is a very old game, so you know that's grandfathered in. So I don't treat that one too harshly. But like I say, even with these faults, these are all amazing games, and like these smiles and these competitors, like, again, putting it all on the line to come out and compete, to have these aspirations come true. And it's just amazing. Shout out to Soul Sick Nash fan, shout out to Tao with Sam Show, shout out to all of them. It's inspirational. Like, how can you hate on this? You just can't. This is a great representation of SNK fighting games. And keep in mind, we still have whatever new Art of Fighting project it is that they're working on, because we don't know the type of Art of Fighting game it is. We still have the Samurai Showdown action RPG coming up. We still have whatever Arika and SNK are working on. We just know they're working on bringing back their non-fighting game IPs. So potentially Metal Slug, potentially a new Athena game, all of these stuff. And then on top of that, we still have SNK and Code Mystics working together with bringing back Neo Geo titles with their Neo Geo Premium Selection. So again, I said this months ago, none of this is going to be perfect. It's going to be rough. We're going to have rough patches. We're going to have hard times. Like, it's just a part of the process of SNK basically rebuilding themselves from the ground up. Post KOF 13, we're in the era where we're started with 14 and we're going up. Is everything going to be perfect? No, but seeing these smiles, seeing these competitors pour their heart and soul into this, and the devs and everyone, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. And so that's why I go out of my way to do this and try to share that feeling with everyone. So yeah, that's about it for me. I've rambled on, long enough, as I usually do with these, but I ain't got no script. I'm gonna ramble. But we reached that part of the video where I ask you all an important question, and that's, what are your thoughts? What did you think of the video? what you think of what I had to say and just the overall thoughts about SWC and everything. And out of these games, which is your go-to game? Do you like playing Killer 15? Are you a Samurai Showdown kind of person? Are you a Fatal Fury person? Are you an Art of Fighting person? Or let me know down below if you're none of these and you like Last Blade, or you're a Neo Geo Battle Coliseum person, KOF 11, or whatever SNK fighting game, Ninja Master, whatever game, World Heroes, whatever game it is. Comment down below and let me know your favorite SNK fighting game that you enjoy and would like to see maybe on the stage or have some type of tournament for it. Comment down below. And yeah, again, we can be both critical of SNK and supportive at the same time. It is a fine line, but it can be done, right? We can be critical and let them know mistakes are being made or things we would like to improve without being nasty, without being to the point of harassing them in every reply and everything and being hateful. But we can also at the same time be supportive, but not to a degree where we close our eyes, pretend everything is fine. So yeah, but that's gonna be it for me. It's your boy DecepySwag. Till next time, later.